Welcome back, Anna Boys. Today we're checking out the newest episode of Tougen Anki. This man pulled an Orochimaru, man. How'd you feel about this episode?
I want to say this probably is one of the best episodes they've had so far.
Oh, for sure.
Because usually it's been a little slow. I'm not going to lie. It's good, but it's been really slow. I think this episode finally picked it back up.
No, I can definitely agree with that. So honestly, where we started off was pretty crazy. We find out what's finally been in that man's box. This whole time,
CASKET.
Right?
Yeah.
This man had a Momotaro corpse in there. One of his own homies. Mm-hmm. And this shit's crazy because not only can he control his body, he can also use his ability. And this man had gravity powers. That was tough.
I think what was more wild was the fact that he just wanted to be a test subject for this.
Yeah, because
he didn't care. He just wanted to do it. And I was like, what?
Because at first, the MC was like, whoa, you even turned your own people into that? Like, you're a monster. He was like, nah, man, he chose this.
Yeah, I was like, nah.
He wanted to be here like this, man. And the corpse, mind you, he's dead. But, it remembered that it hates Oni.
Yep, and it just kept saying, Oni.
That must eradicate. I was like, yo.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That man really wanted y'all dead.
Facts.
And Loki, his powers, OD as hell. Because first, this man puts the whole gravity well on this man. He's just sitting there
it was like an oxygen takeaway type thing or something.
Yeah, they explained it as his Momotaro cells turned the oxygen heavier. So pretty much, it was just heavy oxygen. It was just pressing down on him to the point where homie couldn't even stand up for most of it, man. And even up until the end, he finally kind of squeaks out of there, and then he did a whole hollow purple on him. Yeah, I was it looked like a Rasengan low key though. But I was just like, this is crazy. I've never seen the villain pose and shit out like this.
I didn't realize how strong homie really was though. I know he's using somebody, but still,
he was like that without it though.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm sitting here do we have somebody that can take this man out?
Bro, I don't know.
Right now, we don't have nothing. We're waiting on our GOAT to come back. My GOAT, sorry, not yours. I'm gonna say roller skates, man. And just know when he get out of here, he gonna go crazy. Okay,
he ain't doing nothing.
This guy,
look, man, I gotta hate, bro.
He was saving lives, man. He was saving lives.
Right now, the students are looking a little better than him, bro. Let's talk about what happened next. Homegirl, the Momotaro girl with the assets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she was out here doing her thing. She was low-key mopping homie. She put him in a box and then slowly started compressing the box on him. I was like, that's broken. You know what I'm saying? What do you even do about that? This is just a bad matchup for him.
It's a bad matchup for anybody.
Yeah, that's low-key true. Because as soon as he was in there, the one thing where I'll give him credit is that as she was putting the box down, because she was like, there's no way you're going to be able to get out of there. Because usually for Oni, they have to concentrate a lot to use their blood correctly. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And she was like, if I just keep making it smaller, most people get agitated whenever you're in a very small space, which is true. Most people do get claustrophobic, especially if it's enclosing in on you like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So she was like, there's no way you're going to pull it off. But apparently homie's trauma was so deep. He was like, oh, this is comfy. And he pulled out some it looked almost like Tokyo Ghoul Kagune.
He is Chainsaw Man, bro.
Yeah, it looked a little crazy.
He is Denji, bro.
He busted
in a
out
different form.
He did his thing. I didn't think he was going to survive that. I ain't gonna lie. I had no faith in him. So after that, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We're about to get round 2. And then the other dude pulled up.
And I was happy when he showed up because we have not seen any of his stuff yet. So the fact that he finally showed out, oh yeah.
He been off screening people though.
He has. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wonder what he got.
Yeah, his powers are cool though.
You know what he got now.
No, but here's the thing. I thought his powers were just the boots. Apparently, his blood powers depend on how much rage he has. So
it's fair.
He low key, he got something for every situation, depending on how angry you piss him off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's kind of tough. And so when he got the boots,
on the fly type thing,
he also suggested, he was like, "Oh, these suck." I was like, what else you got there? Because that boots, he was kind of moving with them joints on.
Speed blitz homegirl, bro.
Oh yeah,
hit her right in the chin.
Yeah. Sweet chin music, man. Gotta give it to him. He did hit her with the pop. I ain't even gonna lie, man. But yeah, I was surprised. I was like, okay, he's cooking. But before they can really even squabble, we get to your GOAT. First of all,
Here
let's
we go
talk about
again.
this, man. This man stuck at the barrier, okay? And at this barrier, mind you, he said he could destroy it. So I had to pull back my slander a little bit because I was about to be pissed if he couldn't. Because I was like, bro, your student just did that when he was getting compressed. And you can't do it when it's sitting in front of you. But he's like, I can do it. But it was going to destroy a lot of the building up above. And there's like just regular people at this place because it's like a tourist site. You know what I mean? And so he's like, I can't destroy it until I save the people because he's very people and lives oriented. He doesn't want to cause like random casualties. Which I was like, honestly, for an Oni, I thought he just cared about only the Onis, but he cares about people in general. As long as you're not a Momotaro, he's not messing with you like
as long
that.
as you're not one of those yeah, that's where I was going.
Hey, that's how they even treat each other though. That's not even wrong.
They definitely racist towards each other for sure.
That's crazy. And so he was like, all right, man, like we gonna have to figure this out. We gotta evacuate the people, but I guess because the Oni are just like second class citizens, they can't just like order an evacuation like if it was a Momotaro, they could. You know what I mean? And so they were like, damn, we gotta pretty much scare them out of here, you know what I mean? And Homegirl pulls up. The girl who made like the giant blood titan from like episode 2.
Yeah, we ain't seen her in forever.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Season's
I think I brought her
already.
And so she pulled up because he wanted her to come. Obviously, it was supposed to be like a little class thing where they're going to be learning a lot more and stuff like that. So it turned into what it is now. And so he was like, oh, perfect. Now that you're here, you can help us out. But before he could even get into detail, man, this man, Ida, just kidding, the green-haired guy with the glasses, okay? I thought he was going to be like Ida from My Hero Academia. You know what I'm saying? A class president type of character. Very organized. You know what I'm saying? Very analytical, very smart. And his powers, too, kind of like fit that type of stereotype because he has like an ability to pretty much sense pretty much everyone around him, right? So he can give his teams really good information about where the enemy is, what's going on in each area. I was like, yeah, like this is a good vibe.
It wasn't a good vibe.
This man ain't never seen a pair of titties before. Because as soon as she pulled up, he said, "Hey, you're a homegirl from class, right?"
16?
No, he's 16.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
He introduced himself. He was like, "Hey, you know what my dream is? My dream
to lose my virginity, bro."
Now I used to go on a date with a girl in school uniform, and then lose my virginity at my girlfriend's house.
At her house, though. So is he asking for like a threesome maybe, or like?
Oh, you know what he was cooking with, man. But he looked at her. He was like, "You be down with me?" I was like, "Yo," he said, "I'll give my V card right now to you."
He said, "I'll waste it on you for sure." I was like, "Oh."
And then even like the teacher was like,
"Get out of here."
Anyway, and then he was like, "Are you gonna crush your student's dream?" That's what I knew he was cooking. I thought Quinto was bad from day to day, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, he might be the top gooner of this season. That might be 10-gallon wiener, brother. Might beat it.
10-gallon wiener's kind of OD, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
It is.
But I don't blame you though. That is crazy.
I didn't expect it to move like that, bro. And then as soon as that happened, I thought that was gonna be his gag. But like, as soon as they went back to the situation, he was locked in again. I was like, "Oh, you just okay?"
He definitely.
I guess that's what we're doing. All right. And so their whole thing was to create like a landslide next to the attraction to get people to leave, because if they just made an earthquake, it wouldn't be enough. People would probably still stay, which is crazy. And so they're going to cause a landslide instead. Obviously, not to kill anybody, but just so people would be like, "Oh, we need to get out of here." You know what I mean? It's not safe. And so he was trying to use Homegirl's blood powers to do it, but mind you, she can't control it. So I feel like her logic was very sound. She was like, "No, because what if I kill somebody?" He was like,
"Do you know what's happening right now? Does it matter?"
Yeah, I was like,
in my mind, that's how I'm thinking.
Right. He was like, "We got to do a different plan. You're expelled." And I'm like, bro, first of all, you're telling me she has more brute force than you? Because couldn't he just have done that himself?
I think the way he would do it, though, it would actually hurt people, though. I think that if she does it, it's just going to smack right on top of the barrier itself. I think he's going to actually blow that shit up. That's why I'm worried.
But he's supposed to be Mr. Control and Discipline. You would think he could control himself enough to do this correctly.
He's different now.
Yeah. Maybe that was just a teaching moment for him, too. Maybe he just really wanted to, like, show her that,
And he's been
You
using
can
that
trust her.
expelled thing for a while, even since the
He
first
ain't expelled
episode.
nobody.
I know, exactly. I think he just says that just to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe at this point. But yeah, like I said, somehow she gets her thing going. He kind of like helps direct her anger so that she would hit the hillside, cause the cliff to like collapse. Obviously, it didn't hit anybody, and then he just knocked her out, which I was just like, I thought you were gonna help her control this joint. He said, "Nope, we ain't got time for that." Thank you, service. Knocked her out, and then he starts.
She's been knocked out like the whole.
Bro, doing her.
They took her to the infirmary. That's where she was. She finally woke up, just getting knocked out again.
How's she supposed to learn when you always knock her out every time she's supposed to be learning?
It's evil, bro.
Crazy
evil.
School, bro.
Crazy.
Anyway, point being is they end up pulling back up downstairs. He breaks the seal, and now they're literally right where the blonde girl is. And so he was telling her, like, hey, man, you got to give up right now. I know you just made all these barriers. You've been fighting for like 2 hours. You're not strong enough to take us. And she was like,
are you sure?
Me? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking her side right now because
the assets.
Hey, I also forgot about the voodoo when he saw her. He was like, big boobs.
He said, "Ain't no way you out here fighting with them out here."
Honestly, that's probably what's up his power up. Because remember, he was like, my rage, and he looked like, damn. Hey, you look kind of good over there. What's going on?
What's your name, man? What's your name?
Hey, Momotaro, Oni, whatever, man. Let's get it. I ain't mad at it, bro, because that don't even make sense. Her fit makes no sense, man. But yeah, she took off her white jacket and just like started pouring out the little bacteria. So, mind you, right now, like I said, it was a 2v30. Now it's a 3v30. I think the odds are still in her favor.
I agree, bro. They haven't done nothing yet,
bro.
Season's almost over.
She packed him up by herself.
Did do that.
She put that man in the bush
and blew him up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the demon monkey things did, but it still counts. She sent them.
Yeah, you know?
Whatever those things are called, man.
She's already kind of 1-0 dub on this man, so she's like, okay, you and some students, okay, what y'all gonna do to me? So I'm like, it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see this fight, and maybe your GOAT might actually pull out something, but
he gonna show up. Don't worry.
I'm still gonna discount it because he had to jump her.
This guy, bro.
Did she not dang near run his pockets? It was a 2v4.
Listen, man.
Or 6.
He not even gonna let homies fight, bro. He's just gonna do it all himself. You gonna see.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. Before we end this episode, though, we got to talk about what this man was talking to our MC about. He was like, don't you got the blood of some GOAT Oni, bro? He was like the Oni general, the strongest Oni in history. That's apparently this man's real dad.
That's why this man wanted to test on him, bro.
Yeah, makes sense. This is some GOAT blood right here, man. He was like, you kind of weak.
He's not at his full potential yet, though. You know what I'm saying?
You need to lock in, man, because I thought his little super sniper rifle grenade launcher was low-key a one-shot, one-kill, but homie blocked it.
Mind you, he almost didn't even make the team. Turns out he's got the blood of the universe.
The GOAT. The blood of the GOAT in him. But we gonna see, man. There's definitely more mysteries to unwrap there. Y'all let us know what y'all comments are, y'all's theories are on this episode so far. I think it was a pretty solid episode, though, honestly. What would you rate?
Best one they've had, is my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I give this episode 8.
9.
That's fair. I ain't even mad at it. Because honestly, they cooked. They definitely cooked this episode. I feel like this episode had the best pacing so far.
I'll say this one and the episode before when homie showed off his skills. That was pretty tough too.
I didn't expect them to be like that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Aside from backstory though.
But in the episode before that was just for the gooners. But hey.
For sure, man. Aside from that, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all. Peace.